Is there a way to produce salt water just forever and ever? Actually, or is salt water a finite resource as well? Or are there saltwater geysers now that you can get? Okay, saltwater geysers, gotcha. So we could get one of those. But if we oh goodness, that's gonna be, yeah, cry a lot. I mean, you can get ugly criers. Yeah, that's yeah. At least one saltwater is guaranteed. Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, no, I'm sure there are streamers that, I mean, there are streamers that know a shit ton about this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if there were. Wonder if dropping salt in clean water will make it salty. No, that's not how Oni works. Like, if you drop polluted water into water, the water doesn't turn into polluted water. Germs get transferred, but they're two very distinct liquids, and they do not mix. Have I made the mandatory blood sacrifices to Cthulhu today? Well, wouldn't you like to know? But yeah, you can see, like, there's salt water here. Like, if we look at materials overlay and we go liquid, you can see this is brine and this is salt water, and they're not mixing. They do not mix at all. Yeah, so they don't mix. Whoa, is that just, wow, is that color literally just white? Oh my god, that is like insane. Oh my god, you can't see that. Hi, Ica. Why is that just white? That's so weird. But yeah, there you go. Ica knows everything about this game. That's weird. But yeah, if you have any questions, Ica. The salt water is white. Yeah, I mean it is, but I don't know. Why not at least a teeny tiny, like, you can't actually even tell that there's stuff kind of going through here unless you've got the really big Hi King. This game is fun if you like games that where you have to think a lot. It is fun, yeah. You were just watching Ica's VOD? So you summoned Ica. It's like Beetlejuice. You go Ica, and he comes up and appears. Yep. It is a good game though, but you need to enjoy these types of games. So if you, for example, like Factorio, and if you don't mind building something and then 100 cycles later kind of going like, shit, I need to redo everything. If that would frustrate you, then this game is not for you. If you think like, oh yay, optimization, I like that, that sounds fun, then this game is for you. So yeah. I found another thingy. I found a thingy. Hopefully it's a useful thingy. Please be a useful thingy. I still don't have stable water. I still don't have stable water. Please be sensible. Please be sensible. Please be sensible. Probably not sensible. Stuff like this is never sensible. But how are you, Ica? How are you? Also, you're up not that early, but still kind of early. But is that because of your new job that you have to get up kind of early now? Is that why? You don't buy single player games. That's not cool, Kingy. Because people work hard on these types of games. And you should support developers, because you know they have to live too. How do you notice these? This stuff, neutronium, is only ever underneath vents and geysers and on the edge of the map. And also, is that still true? Is that still true? Does it actually still work? The yeah, it still has a different temperature on the overlay, on the temperature overlay. So you can see like it's always going to have a just different temperature to the surrounding thingies. It's going to be not so easy to see in a cold biome, but in the warmer biomes. See, I just found one up there that I didn't see there. Aha, there you go. There's one up there as well. Woohoo! But yeah, temperature overlay is your friend when it comes to that. Don't feel dumb. No. These are the tips and tricks that you only like kind of find out when you play a game for way too long. So don't feel dumb. No, it's all good. You're not dumb. You definitely are not dumb. You're thinking of making a game? Well, what kind of game are you thinking about making? As a studying game that hurts. Yeah, that's not that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because, yeah. Developers deserve support as well. Because they work hard on making these games for us. And they deserve to be supported as well. I'm just going to go for... Why is there... Where did you... How did you get water everywhere again? How? Bah. Honestly. Just can't be fucking bothered to haul the ice properly. Hi, Sushiwaka. Don't lie to them. I'm not lying to them. I just don't like being mean to people. There is ice and they're technically hauling it, but they're just being silly about it. Just buy it on Steam. It's a really good deal on Steam. It's not like this game is expensive. It really isn't. It's 33% off currently. And it's not a very expensive game to begin with. And if you like games like this, I mean, I've got 500 hours in this game. Where else am I going to get 500 hours of entertainment for like £12? It's insane. It's insanely cheap. Alright, let's see what this one is. And up here we gotta go up. D2C! Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. It's cheaper than basically everything, yeah. It's water! Hallelujah. Oh, fucking finally. Oh my goodness. Yes. It is water. Hallelujah freaking Hallelujah. Oh goodness, that took way too long to find. It is really hot water. Yes, it is very hot water. Yes, it's hot like me. Oh god. That just made me feel so dirty saying that. Oh my god. Watching other people better at this game than the train wreck columns you have at the moment. No, hey, I'm not good at this game either. Aika is good at this game. I suck. It's fine. I suck. Trust me. Aika is amazing. Idra is amazing. I suck. It's fine. Cringe. Yes. Yes, pat me. If you ask me, next curve might not make so many of them original ones. Cost keeps going up. Well, if it gets too expensive for you, just cancel it. That's how they're gonna know. Just, you know, if you keep paying for it, they're just gonna raise it. Yeah. At least it's in the hot geyser in an ice biome. Oh, that always happens. That always happens too. Yep. No fire pole. No, not yet. Empty ran because of the water here. I don't have a way. I don't have a spot for this water to go. I kind of flooded this a little bit, but it's not quite ideal. Highlight. Good news! Guess it's gonna be on the front page. Well, I wasn't sure because, yeah, I had a spot for the hot potato, but I wasn't sure about the rest. But I'm gonna be on. Woohoo! Ew! I like it. ew, mwah, ew, 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 and then one, aww. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, you guys are so silly. You were so silly. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna flood this. We're just gonna flood it. Whee! I don't actually need it all the way up here yet. It depends on what we find there. Up here for now is fine. One day FGR is gonna inhale the other accidentally. Why? How would we do that? How? But we're just doing... it's just a kissy noise. Oh wait, if I put this... oh shoot, no. No. Wait. Ah! Wrong freaking buttons. You don't have a girlfriend, so you're gonna say ew to all the normal couple sounds? Because of the intensity? Okay, we're gonna go a little bit lower. I'm gonna go this way because that water needs to go somewhere. Sounds like we're powering up. Yes. The power of love. Or something like that, right? Something like that. Super Saiyan FG. Heck yeah. That is exactly what we're doing. We're powering up. We're doing the thing. And doing that. Cough, cough, cough. I can't. AK, hi.
Yay,
it's like we summoned you because we talked with Aika, and now there's an AK here. Hi, thank you so much for 10 months of streaking. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support and welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Happy Thursday. Thank you so much for the sub. What the fuck gonna work? You have the flu? No dying allowed. No, you're not allowed to die. No dying. Oh, that sucks though. I hope you feel better soon. That is not good. Is it like the actual proper diagnosed flu, or are you just like, do you just have a really bad cold? Because that sucks though. Yeah, good vibes, and I hope you feel better soon. To sneeze your troubles away. Exclamation point sneeze. Just starting. You got like 5 days left. Actual diagnosed viral flu. Ooh. There you go. Shit. Why? How? Is there a teeny tiny bit of... no, there's no salt water in there. How is the pond? There must be a teeny tiny amount of salt water in there, right? 1.0 is, I mean, it's I thought there'd be more changes compared to when I last played like 3 months ago, but it's fun. Though we've already found 3 bugs, but I'm sure Aika has found more than that. But yeah. Sneeze your cares away. Yes. And I'm also being dumb right now. Where the bloody hell is the pipe empty? There we go. Oh, you need to do the thingy where you extract the salt. And they just... really? Really? They just stand there, wiggle their bum at the machine, and then they drop salt? Really? Guess somebody couldn't finish the animation. Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. Yep, there's no end. Yep, okay. Sure. The mission was working, but it was bugged out. Yeah, they were doing stuff, exactly. Euromachus, but they were not actually showing it. Interesting. Yeah, butt sedination. Yeah, they were just standing there wiggling their butt at it. Also, The shearing station is has a visual bug. Work time. Bye, Aika. Bye. Have a good day. Have a good day. Thank you for have a good day. How many hours into this save file or into the games, man? The game is something like 500 hours? 480 it says. I don't think it's up. 486 hours. The game, not the save file though. You at work, you know, all cute into his. Look at them wiggle your wiggle their butt. Yep. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Nine. This particular one. 13. But to be fair, I'm streaming, which means I'm not the most efficient. And I'm also not a pro at this game, so that means I'm also not efficient at it. So, yeah. Them tanks, though. Yep. Also, yeah, that's really funny. So you can chuck salt water and brine into this thing at the same time. Cool. You don't have to do that. You switch to tune out your coworkers. Well, look at them wiggle their butt. Yeah, this is all natural gas, and that's all CO2. Which I might just eventually vent into space. I might just do that. Not gonna lie. That might just get thrown into space. And we're gonna get this tomorrow. I want to see how far it works. Oh, there's still, like, I would call my save file probably currently early mid-game. You can actually depressurize your cave to space. Yes. Once you open up your thingy up here, you better have doors and what is it called now? You better have tiles as well as where is it? Drywall? Is it drywall or whatever it's called now? Basically background wall, because yeah, you can vent into space. You can drain all the gases. If I were just to go dig this all the way up to space, we could basically drain almost all of the gases out. Yep. So it doesn't make sense why they'll add both brine and salt water. I suppose that, well, the salt content is different, isn't it? Basically. Yeah. Brine has more salt than salt water. You get it today, but your wife would complain you spent too much money this week on Steam. But it's already the 1st of August, so it's a different month already. I think the discount is going on for a little bit more, right? On sale for 6th of August. Yeah, you have loads of time. Hi Vaz, can I explain my hydrogen generator setup? Yeah, sure. Cool. So basically right now it's just a super basic setup. So we are chucking in fresh water through here. Over here we have an external because the air that gets produced is super hot. And then we use the electrolyzer to make oxygen and hydrogen. You need 2 pumps because this produces 1,000 grams. And each pump can do 500 grams, so you need 2 pumps to empty this out properly. It goes into a filter. The hydrogen goes into this tank first. The oxygen goes out through these pipes. I'm routing them through here because I used to cool that air because that air is really hot. I used to cool that with wheeze words, but they're not really that effective anymore. So I'm just using a carbon dioxide geyser because they are really, really cold. And I'm just sending it through here using radiant pipes, and that cools it down actually really cold. And the rest of the hydrogen then just goes into the hydrogen generator that's hooked up with a smart battery. And this is, ignore this. We don't need this anymore. So basically just pay attention to this entire setup. You can just have this set up as a closed loop system, and you don't need to put in any power. You need to put in a little bit of power at the start to get the pumps flowing and stuff like that. But after that, you don't have to do anything with this anymore because the hydrogen generator does 800 watts. This uses 120. This uses 120. So that's 240. Another 240 and another 240. 3 times 240 is 720. So this produces enough power for this, and you can just charge the battery with it. And you can also super easily power one hydrogen generator on an electrolyzer, because the electrolyzer splits 1,000 grams of water into 888 grams of oxygen and 112 grams of hydrogen, but the hydrogen generator uses only 100, so you will always produce more. So yeah, all good. So that's basically how you do it. The only thing that you have to put in is fresh water, which is not super easy to get, and I just found my first fresh water supply, so I need to get that. I need to get that down there. You're welcome, Vaz. So basically what I need to do is and I just said actually twice, I need to put another gas reservoir in, because this one's full and we kind of want another one. So this can keep going, because right now this is not working because we don't have anywhere for the excess hydrogen to go. And surprisingly, that is not good. You make lots of money, but you also have expensive guitars, lots of Magic the Gathering, and a 3,000 drum kit. You can set it up. I don't have enough to power another generator continuously, though. That's the problem. Another generator would need 100 grams per second to run continuously. So we could probably power it for quite a while, but yeah, we don't quite produce enough to just run another one all the time. I'm just gonna get more of these. It's fine. Let's do this as a 9, because it's kind of important. We're not hurting for oxygen. They're still running on it. Yeah, true. It's set to 5. There we go. We set it to 1. We're doing okay. Oops, that's the temperature. We're doing really well on oxygen, actually, in our main base. We're doing really well over here. It's super oxygenated. It's actually almost too high of a pressure. How did you get yourself in there? Excuse you. How did you just do that? Are you just going to bed? Are you all just now deciding to go to bed? Could we red alert this? Where did you even try to go? You're getting your basement finished right now. Nice. I can use the hydrogen to cool areas. Yes. Yes. Hi, Calamin. Hydrogen has is great for use as a cooling agent if you can cool it down, because of the specific heat capacity of hydrogen, which is really good. As you can see, it's 2.4 or 00 DTU per grams, which is a lot better than, say, for example, carbon dioxide, which is only 0.8, or oxygen, which is like 1. So it's really good. It's really, really good. How's 1.0 is treating me? Pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain. It's not too much different, really. So yeah, it's treating me. It's treating me quite a-okay, really. How are you doing? In and in. I still mess up outs though. I will probably always mess that up. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I will probably mess that up forever and ever and ever. Not gonna lie. Water pipe spaghetti. Good morning, Nassie. Hello. It goes well. It goes well. Wait, I don't actually... I could have done that differently. I could have just changed them together. Oh, well. Oh, well. But I'm doing really good. You had a treasure colony because you had a mod overload in RimWorld. The things that were hydroponic and just weren't showing up after being harvested. Ooh. Oh, that's annoying. That is, yeah. Unfortunately, that can happen with modded, but that really sucks. Right, they're complaining that they can't get there. Why can't you get there? Why can't you get there? Because these are not powered. Oh, that doesn't make sense. You can get through there. Food poison water? Food poison water, I guess? Yeah, yes, because, yeah, is that Kiri asking? Yeah. So for those of you, who Alex is asking, if you've got, germy water, polluted water, you throw it into the sieve, then you get clean water with food poison on it, and you can use it in the electrolyzer to make oxygen, because dupes cannot get food poison from the air. The CO2 tanks are full. No, they're not. They're here. These are still open. This is all that. I also can't mop this. This is unreachable. Is it because these are not powered and you can't go through them? Is that another bug? Hey, Brew Funny. No, you cannot. This is a single player game. This is entirely single player. Back to work. All right, Sven. Have a good day. All right. So if your powered airlocks run out of power, you suddenly can't open them anymore. Yeah, that's why. They should, that's exactly, Finnan. Exactly. They should open, but they don't. They can't go through them. I had to open them manually, so they can now chuck coal into the generator. It should. I have plenty of powered mechanized airlocks, but if they are powered and then go unpowered, it seems they don't work properly. No, they went there. They went past her. It's probably because the suits are not powered. No, they can. That is so stupid. That's really weird. Okay, can we please do this now? Okay, this is much more. How did this run out completely though? Yeah, you are like mega important. Okay, enable. That is so weird. That is just so strange. I guess all the suits ran out of power, huh? They must have all run out of power before. That is so weird. How annoying. What was draining the power though? I guess they just must have not refilled this properly. There's a container behind the suit set point. Yeah, I could, but I'm trying to get the carbon dioxide outside. I might have to though. If that happens again, I will have to do that. Yeah. Yep. I might also just have to put it on important. That is very interesting, I suppose. Sure. Hey, could you explain the power transformer to you and overload? You don't get it. Okay, so normal wire can only simultaneously handle up to 1,000 watts. If you've got more than 1,000 watts on one wire, on a normal wire, it will break. That's why it says max wattage there. So max wattage is 1,000. Concurrent, you can put in, you can connect more than 1,000, but if you have if you draw 1,000 watts, or rather a little bit more than 1,000 watts at the same time, it will break. So make sure that you either only have like 1,000 watts running concurrently, or make sure that, because we can see I have like 2,365 technically connected, but none of the machinery is running at the same time. So we actually have starvation because I have this disabled. 1 second. I need to put this on. So that's why, yeah, it's mostly between 120 and like 360 for machinery that's running concurrently. So that's why this is fine. Then you have several different types of wires. You have the normal wire, which does 1,000. You've got the conductive wire that does 2,000. You've got the heavy watt wire that does 20. You've got the heavy conductive one, which basically the difference between the heavy watt wire and the heavy conductive one is just decor. I'm just on the basic easy one, Terra. So this is decor. This is prettier than that, basically, by a little bit. This one is -25 and this is -20. So this one is not quite as ugly. And a power transformer basically means that on the left hand side, like you can put in a lot more. Basically, so what you probably want to do is have your power generation. I don't know, say like you have a generator. Let's see, we're just gonna, you know, pretend coal generator, coal generator, coal generator, coal generator. You hook them all up together with heavy watt wire, which is super ugly. You're gonna go, bye John, thanks for hanging out. Do that. Then at the end, you have, where are they? Power transformers. You do large power transformer, and then you put in a lot of charge on the left hand side, like this, because this can all handle all the power. And then on the other side, you do 1,000 here, 1,000 here, and then another 1,000, another 1,000. So basically, you do all your power generation together on the left hand side. So thousands upon thousands of watts, and then on the other hand side, you split it up into like tiny little dongles, basically. They also work like pipe bridges because they do have a direction of flow. Yes, you need to look at that properly because they do have a direction. You can see it if you build it, and zoom in if you are. There's arrows here, so you put in here and then you take it out here. Yes, be careful of the direction of the butt. Yes, that's basically how they work. Hakatera. If you need a more detailed explanation, feel free to ask about details. Yeah, don't you need them in your base, but instead should have them next to the generation and spread them out. Yes, you don't want heavy watt wires and transformers in your base because they're ugly, like really ugly, and they will give you a negative decor bonus, a malice, and they are also, transformers generate a crap ton of heat, especially the large ones, so you don't want them in your base. Like for example, a large one, as you can see, plus 1,000 DTUs per second. So this one also does a shit ton of heat, so you don't want them in your base because you want to keep your base pretty cool. Should you have the batteries before or after generators on the circuit? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter. Yep. Oh, the transformer. Generators. You can put all your generators on the same wire, and then transformer. No, I would do generators and batteries on the big before the transformer. Yeah, generators and batteries. It doesn't matter in which order, and then the transformer, and then, you know, split it up in your base. I really don't need this. I need this. I'm just gonna disable that wheel. I could even deconstruct it. That makes sense now. Woohoo! You must put batteries before, but you don't know what would happen if you put them after. You charge them, I guess, until they're full. Yeah. Back to the drawing board. Hackett, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. But to be fair, Oxygen Included has a pretty fantastic wiki. It's not quite fully updated, but people are working on it. Care package, fungal spore, yes please. I need to get into mushroom farming soon. There's so much stuff that we have to do. What? Oh shoot! No. Why? How are we? How? What do we have? Not enough life. That's why. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we have unpermitted food. Okay, I'm gonna It only powers the circuit after transformer because transformers are in low flowing direction. Yeah. Now you just kind of want to restart. You messed the whole thing up. Used all your copper on repair. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. When you start this game, when you start learning this game, you build things, and then you're kind of like, shit, I need to redo all of this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need to get different food source. Yeah. To be fair, I also paused cooking for a really long time. So on purpose, which is kind of biting me in the butt right now, but copper is only in the starter biome is extremely necessary. You can get copper from, it's not too bad though. It's not like it used to be where if you ran out of copper before suits, you'd be absolutely screwed, because you can get copper from the gate now. You might just have to wait a little bit to get it. So yeah, it's a bit easier to get now than it used to be. But yeah, it used to be basically a death sentence if you ran out of copper before... Actually, cancel that. Yeah, it used to be a death sentence. You're only using the iron now for suits. You can't actually... No. For suits, you need copper. You can't make... So the armor suit... Oh, no, you can make them... Oh, never mind. They've changed that. You can make them out of iron now. Never mind. All good. I guess you're not really that dependent on copper anymore. Anyways, yeah. Your first playthrough for the reason is on the desert asteroid and it's hard. No algae, barely any water. Yeah, that's why I pre-release, I haven't even ever built the rocket. So I'm like I'm still at the beginning. I'm still learning. I've never built the rocket. I've not gone past steel production really. So there comes a point in the game up to which I'm kind of really comfortable with doing and knowing what I do. But after a while, it's kind of like another carbon dioxide geyser. What is this? Yeah, soon TM there will come a point where it's just kind of like, let's try this and see how this works. 490 subby, but I've been playing since release, so that's over 2 years. And I did play a lot when it first came out as well and stuff like that. So when the game was still being, changed and reworked and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff that nowadays really isn't valid anymore because things have just changed. Here we go. I'm gonna do this just to harvest some sleet wheat. To auto harvest the sleet wheat. I haven't played in it is very overwhelming. There's some good tutorials on YouTube though. It is quite overwhelming to start. Yeah. Don't get too many dupes too fast, and don't be afraid of restarting and applying what you learned to a new colony, because this is not a game where you just start. You can definitely end up in a death spiral with this. What are you doing, cat? No, get off. Why did you... Oh god, got sticky plant bits all over you, cat. I have 8 dupes. I have a very low amount of dupes right now, but I only have one means of producing oxygen, and only now I found a stable source of water, which is a water geyser. I was without a water geyser so far, so I've not gotten more dupes because of that. You played 10 hours in total. Today you'll start the 3rd time. Yeah, no geyser in sight. Yeah, it took me a really long time to find that. I found... Do we really have 3 carbon dioxides? 1, 2. This over here is 1 as well, right? I'm not misremembering. Wait, what was it? That's the gold. 2, 3. We have 3 carbon dioxide geysers, which is nice because it's free cooling, but I don't need... I mean, if I could just somehow without having to use algae, turn the carbon dioxide into oxygen. What are they good for? They're good for cooling, because, well, I say they're good for cooling. They're good for creating a cool environment, through which you can then pump pipes full of hydrogen to cool them, to super cool them, because carbon dioxide comes out at minus 55 degrees, which is minus 55 degrees Celsius, so minus 66 degrees Fahrenheit. So these are really cool to cool stuff down. So you can convert hydrogen and oxygen to water. There's definitely much worse than CO2. What should be done with the cool steam vent? Cool down the water somehow and make, yeah, cool down the water and use it as a water source. Basically, that cool steam vents and water geysers, and apparently salt water geysers are your main source of fresh renewable water. Because yeah. They will just produce water, yeah. CO2 feeds slickers, which makes oil, which makes petrol, which you can burn and generate for pea water. True. That's a good point. That is a good point. I was not thinking about the fact that the petrol burners will produce polluted water. That's a good point. Yeah. Need a ton of slickers though. Yeah. I had forgot, because I've done oil several times, but that with oil is sort of the bit where it starts where I'm not as comfortable with the game, because I've not done it that much. So that's why I forgot that. So yeah, pea water is good, because pea water can be turned into water. You can pipe the hot water together through a carbon geyser room to get a cool water. Yep, that you can safely use, for example. Exactly. Or, I mean, you could also use algae if you're really desperate to just turn the carbon dioxide into oxygen. But algae is a resource that you can run out of really quickly if you're not careful. But it's technically possible to do that, at least for a limited amount of time. You should integrate crude oil to natural gas first, because it's just much more efficient and gives more water. True, you can also superheat oil to make natural gas. Yeah, true. Or I say superheat. Heat it. You could heat it. Yeah, good points. You have tiramisu. Oh, it's harder now. Oh, really? How hot do you need to make oil to produce natural gas? Oh, it goes to sour gas. Oh, naughty. And then you need to cool it down. Oh, to natural gas. Yeah, that's that's more difficult. That is definitely more difficult. I also would really like to access this, but preserve the water. This bit, so I can harvest the water weeds or lettuce. A unit with extra heat which can run steam. Oh, steam generators. Yeah, which can butt steam geysers. Oh, butt spots. Sometimes butt spot is just so on point. I love it. Yep. But you remember your first playthrough? You dug down into the oil well and then kept digging to magma and accidentally flooded your entire world with boiling hot sour gas. See, when I first played this game, that sort of stuff wasn't even in the game just yet. Cool it down to methane, then heat it up to natural gas. Fun challenge. It's I mean, yeah, see, when I first played, that wasn't even in the game. Diseases weren't even in the game. You know, it was super bare bones. Like, I got this game first. I played it for like 10 hours and was like, I'll check this out later. And then I started really properly playing it in October 2017. And then I'd go on a binge and play it for a really long time, and then I'd stop, and then I played it for a really long time again, and then I'd stop. Squeamish, that's fine. Ooh, Twinkle Toes is nice too, but she only does that. Irritable Bow. Oh, yeah. But I mean, that's not really that bad, to be fair. Let's get one more G. Pick a random person. It's Mito. Mito G. Mito G. Hi, Priscilia.
What is this pop-up and what do I write in this chat box? I hate how it expansion breaks adding emotes or was that regular chat box.
Priscilia, thank you so much for 12 months of support. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for 12 months of streaking. Enjoy your otters and your new sub badge because you just earned it. The 12 months badge. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. I do also not like the new chat box and how it expands. Especially if you're trying to click spam an emote in the emote field and then the chat box expands and the emotes menu moves up by 1 and then you click on the wrong emote. This game is an engineer's dream though. Partially. Yeah, definitely I would say so. yeah, could be. I'm gonna... I would like to get this chlorine out of here. I'm gonna disable this one for now. You go back to alert mode because emo spot ruined. Horrible. I know, right? It just moves up. I know. Oh, I'm sorry. If I could change it, I would. We're gonna run another one here just to get this chlorine out of this area. Not that it really matters, but it's just gonna look nicer. No. It's fine. It's fine, Derpy Doku. Please. Honestly, I swear, if it weren't fine, I would tell you to shut up. I really don't mind backseating. I really don't. The only thing I don't like is when people try to micromanage me. You don't coding, get high by Twitch, go fix it. You have 1 week to comply. Sorry, I'm busy playing games. But yeah, no, it's totally fine. It's really totally fine. I do not mind one bit because yeah, as long as you're not trying to do, you know, FG now, do this now, do this, do it. And then people go like, oh my god, I can't believe she's not doing exactly what I tell her to. But if you're like, hey FG, you could do this, you know, to make it more efficient, or hey FG, did you know it works this way now? Then it's totally fine. Do it! Do it! It's exactly like that. Yep. But FG, you can do it. I know, right? Wait, do what now? Things. How's our oxygen water? Fine. Still, okay. I need to keep an eye on it. But these are still filled, so we're as they like to say, we're Gucci. Wait, no gas output? But oh, I connected it to the wrong one. Wait, did I? Sure. No, I didn't. It goes in there, and then that goes... What the... Oh, the last little thing they can't do because they can't get there. Do this? I don't know. I don't know, Q-Compare. As if I... Why would I... How would I know? How would I know? How would I know? How would I know? Yeah, don't go in here. Oh. If you're wondering why I'm laughing, there's currently 48 kilograms of carbon dioxide gas in this tile. So yeah, okay. This is so funny. If you enclose these and don't go in there, these will overpressure themselves just by being in a room. Because carbon dioxide condensates at -48, but it comes out at -55. So it comes out as a liquid, and because this is not submerged in a liquid, it's like, oh, there's space for me, yay! And then it warms up because it's not minus, 48 in here. It expands into a gas, and that's why we're just piling on even more carbon dioxide. It just keeps piling on. That's so funny. Do it. Nice. The little puffs of the other gases are pretty. They are, yeah. Look at the colors. That is so funny. Just black in here. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. It's nice and cool. It cools my oxygen for now. Probably don't want to go in there. No, just hold your breath. The good thing is we don't really have to go in there, because we don't need to grab anything in there. So we just let this be. We just let it circulate and do its thing. Oh, look at Mito. He's new, so he's like super slow in comparison to the others. He's like, I can do it. Dunk, 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 dunk. I'll get there eventually. Yay. Look at me. I'm being so helpful cleaning the water bottle. No, it's fine. It's really adorable. You're just so much slower. It's so adorable. Can your pipes fail when they need to go to fix them eventually? Only if they get too cold or too hot. Yeah, but since the oxygen that comes in at the top is like 45 degrees, they don't get cold enough to break. And this one doesn't continuously erupt either. Yeah. Looks like I don't think... No. I don't think so. Mito is... No, he's a nice owl. He doesn't have a negative, but he's wearing a suit. So he's wearing a suit and he doesn't have the suit bonus, and he's new, so he's like super slow. But yeah, we can give him a... There we go. Get that. You are doing okay. I will give you command caps. I don't really need you to do that right now. Miyogo, you are okay. We're not going to give you anything more. No, I'm not going to give you anything more either right now. You're not even... You have too... No, you have too much. You have too much. You're just barely there. You can have some though. Crop tending. Make them run on a hamster wheel. That goes nowhere for that. Hi, Jacksonator. How's it going? So, yeah. It feels like we haven't really accomplished anything today, which is not true. We have actually accomplished things. I just feel like we haven't. But we have done stuff. We've done stuff. We're not starving anymore, so that's good. We will need to eventually get more oxygen production. Because this is not going to produce enough for 9 duplicants. Because we're currently consuming... Actually, no, what? You know it is. Because we've got 8 duplicants that use 100 grams. And we've got 1 with diver lungs, which consumes 75. So add them all together, that's 875. And this makes 888. So we are actually still A-okay on oxygen. That's awesome. So that is pretty freaking good. So yeah, I'm glad that we finally found our steady water supply, not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy about that. So we can work on this. I kind of want to clean this out just to make it look nicer. That's the only reason why, which is kind of silly. But there we go. We're gonna put some storage right there so we can build this. Always pack cookies and juice. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So pack your cookies and juice, because this is it for me today. We've been streaming for almost 7 hours, so I'm gonna go save. And we'll be playing more of this tomorrow.